Hi guys, I am Crystal Sky and we're back with some more Learning to Draw Weekly. This week I have a reference book that I used at the end. I just got this book today, so I only did 2 of the lessons. It's the drawing lesson, Mark Crilley's The Drawing Lesson. I love this book. It's an art book that made me sad at the end. I read it all the way through for the story, and then I went back and did some of the lessons, and I'm very happy that I did it that way, because if I read to the end, I would have cried. So we're just going to start off. I have a pretty sizable amount of drawings this week, so let's get started. This drawing that you see is my little dog, and because my little dog was lonely on this page, I drew trees too. Not very good trees either. And then I was also obsessed with a show called Gravity Falls this week, guys. I watched the entirety of Gravity Falls from Friday to pretty much the end of the weekend, and these are some of the characters. It's Maple and some of the pine trees. They're not really characters, but I like the way they did the pine trees. This is another one of the characters. If you haven't seen Gravity Falls, this is all meaningless to you. But it's a kid's show, but it's a fun kid's show. So I got really hooked on the art, the cartoony art style. That's Wendy from Gravity Falls again. And then Maple again. She's really weird to draw. Her face is like, I couldn't choose between silly and not silly, so I picked the silliest face possible. And then this is a picture I drew of the Mystery Shack, which is a place in Gravity Falls. I wanted to try a composition, just a basic composition. I did not take this from a place. This is from my brain. I don't have a... I guess I kind of took like a music stand design and made it like a drawing board, and then put like a window out here with, it's a little hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. That's the wrong way, that way. I put like a window with a lamp and a little desk over here, so it's kind of like a little room composition that I was feeling. And then I drew this girl. She's posing for a picture in front of the Welcome to New York sign. I don't know why. I wanted to draw this hand posture. That hand has a posture, and I'm going with that for now. But I wanted to draw this hand pose, and that's just how it came out. I don't think it's that bad, actually. You know, the hand pose came out pretty well. Pretty happy with that. She still has spaghetti arms. This is probably the ugliest drawing that I drew this week. It's supposed to be my Pokemon trainer from Pokemon Go. If you guys know, I've been obsessed with Pokemon Go if you follow me on Twitter. That's a Charmander. It doesn't look like a Charmander. It looks hideous. So, yeah, that's... Her proportions are all wrong. And then this is getting into the Mark Crilley stuff. I don't have that much more left. I only have like 3 pages left. But this is the watch from the first lesson. He said at the bottom after the chapter to take something from you, from your area, and try to draw it. But I wanted to draw something from the lesson, so I drew the watch. I drew the face over here first, and that just wasn't right. And then I drew this, which looks a lot better. I'm pretty proud of that picture. Pretty good. And then I tried to draw the cushion for the second lesson, and that is not a cushion. I have no idea what that is. That cushion just is not a cushion. So I didn't even bother doing, the lesson was on shading. I didn't even bother doing the shading on that one. I just kind of like, alright, it kind of looks like a cushion for my butt. The shading on this one, I messed up. But this is shading on the cushion. I had the sides were too small here. The proportions were all wrong. And the shading should have been this way. I'm pointing out problems, guys. It's all problems. It's all bad. So, it kind of looks like a couch cushion, which I guess is alright. If it were in a couch, it would look great. But because it's out of a couch, it looks really odd. So, that's what that happened there. And then I kind of got to turn this way, but this is an eraser, actually. It's this eraser without the words on it. I wanted to draw something in real life and then try to shade it, so combined the 2 lessons together. This is a tissue box. It's this tissue box, actually. Whoa. But it doesn't have any tissues in it, so that's a little bit sideways, but that's tissue box, and that's it. So I didn't draw that terribly much today. I mean, this week. I drew a lot of Gravity Falls stuff, a lot of little drawings. you know, but not bad. I didn't even do any digital drawings. I was mostly watching Gravity Falls. I watched Gravity Falls all weekend, and now I got this book. I have been trying the lessons from it. I'm only on lessons 2, and I think there are 9 or something lessons like that. Let me check the... I don't want to peek at the book. I don't want anybody... Chapter 10. Chapter 10 is the final bringing it all together chapter. So I really like this book so far. It has a really good story in it, which I never thought I'd say about a learning to draw book, but it's got a really good story in it, and it's got a lot of the basics that I was looking for. So drawing what you see, fixing proportions, stuff like that. I'm really excited to do more lessons in this book. So I will see you guys next week for more Learning to Draw Weekly, where every week I show you what I've been up to and how I've been learning how to draw and what references I've been using to draw. If you have any tips, tricks, books I should pick up, or tutorial videos, please link them in the comments below, and I will see you guys next week.